Whoa, what happened there? Oh, that's what happened there. I was on the wrong screen. Anyway, welcome to another episode of ROTK8 Remake, episode 40. Last episode, we didn't do much ourselves. We did a lot of delegating. So Fanchou invaded. Jitong took it. We've buffed up that area, so prepare for war. And we told Zhu Rong to invade Huiji. He did it, and he did a great job. So Shiji is down to like one lone territory. We can probably get him to surrender, I imagine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, we'll get treachery. Again, I cannot believe the Lubu has all this stuff. And we're just going to continue. We're aiming for 5,000 cultural reputation, and we're so close. We are so close. We're nearly at 4,900.
请交给我吧。哼。
夫君。
I think it's 10 more. We've got to do these debates, and then 10 more debates, and we are at 5,000. And we don't need to do it again. Yeah, we'll get the wisdom from you. Why not? The only thing that's so once we get to 5,000, the only thing I'm really looking to do is get the children matured and join the force, so we can add them as officers. And then we can pretty much just finish off the campaign. Hey, Chengon wants to talk. That's fine. We can do that. So let's learn again. We can learn another. Yeah, we'll learn fire arrows. Why not? Literally never going to use it, but hey ho.
欢迎大驾光临。哼，
哼，有什么事尽管说，遵命。哼，
夫君。
So close, so close. 5 more of these debates, and we are done.
和我切磋一下吧。
可是有什么事吗？哼，
哼。Our last real opponent is Sensei. He's our last real opponent, so we're just kind of closing a trap around him right now. Trying to surround him while we're still allied to him, so we can prepare for when that alliance runs its course.
见过大人。
Oh yeah, Song Jiang and Ho Chen want to have a talk. A talk. A talk. How did I do that? A talk. Really?
请问有什么事？
Okay, this should be it. This is the final debate we need to win. And we're there. We're at 5,000 cultural reputation. A mind unraveled. As Lubu walks around town with Zhu Huang, cheers of praise from those around them. So everybody's like, you're basically a god. Cultural god. And there's been a lot of people deeply influenced by us. And we have changed the lives of people all around the world. We are legendary. We are the Emperor, so we could end the game, but we're not going to. I like to paint the map, as you know. So what are we going to do now? Like, literally, what are we going to do now? I don't really know. We could loot. We could loot. It's not guaranteed to work. It takes 100 action points. It could fail, and Lubu thinks it's going to fail. I really don't think there's much left for us to do. In all honesty, I think we're going to focus pretty much on parliaments now.
能追随你。
Niu Fu's passed away. Governor Niu Fu has died in Wu. So who's going to replace him? Zhang Ji.
有事相报。
Okay.
听好了。
Okay, so let's do a little bit of transferring. Actually,
果然，
first off, let's see, can we get...
听好，遵命。好。
I would like to see if we can get... You, we cannot.
应见机行事。
He will not surrender. Interesting. Okay, so in that case, let's take 10 men away from Mo Ling. 10 officers. Let's take Kai Yang, Chair, Wei Tong, Gan, Xu Huang, Li Junbuk. And reinforce Hui Ji with them. We'll also take 8 people from here. And move them here.
听好，
尽管交给我。
And there we go. We've really buffed up the officer count there. We will send him another. We'll buff up his gold and supplies as well. I don't want him to attack this parliament though. Do repairs, forbid for invasion, don't transport anything.
尽管交给我。
You don't need to do repairs anymore, you can do development.
任凭差遣。
And you can also transport what you want. So I don't want him, I want him to attack next turn. And we can actually get an alliance. We actually have an alliance with Sun Ce, so that will help. So yeah, I want you to attack next turn. These back ones are kind of getting in my way. I might actually add them to Junyu's. Right, okay, we'll adjust. So we'll adjust the Zunyu division. We'll give Zunyu a couple more. Do I want to do that though? Or do I want to make a whole new division? Did you know what? Let's actually be even wilder. Let's create a whole new division. Not with this, but like with Zhurong. Right, yeah, these guys. And Viceroy can actually be Zhurong. Okay, so your division policy, Zhurong, is to conquer the Jiao province.
让你见识，尽管交给我。
I don't want you to do it this turn, but it's up to you now. I'm delegating this to you. I'm delegating this to good old Zhurong. Right, what else do I want to do? Anyone I can employ that... Oh, Sao Zhang. Kinda want Ling Bao.
Yeah,
we'll get Ling Bao, and also, where's Runan? You're a really good officer, Sao Zhang, so I really don't want you wasted there. But we'll employ Sao Zhang as well.
遵命，听我，我讲谢了。
Okay. That's it. So we've made a new division. We've given Zhurong in charge of his own division. He has not decided to attack this turn. I would like more focus on commerce still, but not too much. Right, we really don't need to do anything. Lady Sun has held tales of our cultural wisdom and wants to talk. So we can do that. We can talk with Lady Sun. So really the only thing we're looking to do now is maybe buy stuff. Did we already get the collector thing? I am like 90% sure we've already gotten the collector requirements. Well, I have a full relationship chart. I don't need to do anything there. We're just waiting out the clock for our children to become of age, really, at this point.
见过大人。
There's no other real, like, goal for me, I don't think. So we'll just let the months go by.
见过我。
Zhao Lei wants to talk. We're now reaching the bit of the game where we're kind of OP and we're just kind of cruising to the end.
非常抱歉，
Hu Cheng.
为迟了。
Hu Cheng has died. And some people, Zin Xian Yang has joined us. Someone's destroyed the Zitong Castle gate.
有事相报。
Come on, Fancho.
非常感谢。
听好了，
Okay, let's have a look. Do I need to move anyone away from here? Like, are they all loyal? Right, Ling Bao is not loyal. Neither is you two. You guys are all not loyal. So we're going to move you to be a reinforcement city here in Moling instead.
明白了。
That way you can still be useful. Let's see. Apparently we can get him to surrender. We're going to try it.
听好，
了解。
They have surrendered.
果然，
So what we're going to do is we're going to give this to Zhurong. And we're going to let him decide how he wants to manage his new territory. Giving that to Zhurong, and we've said. So your new division policy is to conquer Nanzhong.
让你知道了。
Let's see how you go about that. I will help you, but I'm not. I'm waiting for the alliance to run out so we can squash
听好，
遵命。好。
Sun Ce.
果然，
Apparently, we can get Liao Mao to. No, we can't. Sometimes the game gives you a false positive like that. Okay, now. I do want someone loyal to be in this city. How is Yuanshu back at 100% loyalty? I literally took the freaking Imperial Seal off of him. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it and I'm going to see what choices the AI makes because I'm interested to see. How Zhao, you're quite good. Good leadership, good strength. We'll see about getting you.
听好，老夫听命些了。
And we'll see about transferring maybe a couple of officers away from here. Because I do not need all of them. Let's see about sending some of you guys over. Yeah, let's send 4 over to Jiaoji.
挺好。
明白。
果然，
And actually, let's take away. Oh no, wait, I can't. Yeah. Okay. And we are gonna science. Yes, let's get the Chu Kuno. And I think that's gonna be us. Right, site policy. Repairs, yep, that's good. Development, and repairs. Yep, I'm happy with that. You're doing your thing, you're in control of here. Control of here, and you're in control of here.
果然，
So I'm interested to see what Zhurong does with his new territory. Again, we're not going to do much. What sort of path will Lu Bi take? The quick-witted Lu Bi. The virtue, politics, or valor? We're going to go valor. Leadership and strength. Lu Ji is talking about books. Let's take a look at a map and figure out where we are. Increases the leadership. And Lu Xing wants to do stuff outside, so we'll go for a walk. Guess we'll learn farming, why not? Again, we don't really need to do anything here. We're just kind of delegating at this point.
李
Who is this? Sun He. Our forces aren't going to have a cordial relationship for much longer, put it that way.
没办法继续。
Dong Bai has finally passed on in Chen Liu, granddaughter of Dong Zhuo. The old guard is passing on at this point. The people that we kind of started
好了，
this with. So let's see, what have you done? So you've got 41 people there. You have moved yourself there. And you've moved, yeah, you've done an okay job, yeah, I'll take that, I'll let you go with that. You've left 20 here. Don't really know if you need 20. I'm gonna take some of those away, to be honest with you. Maybe leave you with 15 there. Is there anyone that I really don't want to be in a reinforcement? Yeah, I don't want Zhao Yun to be a reinforcement. I don't want Lu Meng to be a reinforcement either. And Sun Shao. Yeah, there's a lot of people here that I don't want to be a reinforcement. I want them to be frontline. So we'll send them actually to Jitong.
挺好，是，也是，
And we'll probably... Yeah, that's good. You don't need 12. Is there anyone here that's quite good? Well, Zhang Ji himself has quite high leadership, and so does Yu Sheng. So you two can move to a different location. You can go to here.
任凭差遣。
Anyone I want to employ? Gunsun Zan, he's still quite good, but he's not interested. How is Guanhain He still alive? Okay, so we do need information here, so let's do
立刻
that.
动身。好，
果然，
Do you know what else we need? Information on all these places.
好吧，
Yeah. Okay. Can you take more offers? You can take more officers, so I might get you up to 30 and you up to 30. And here up to 30 actually. Let's see, is there anyone kicking about that? Well, yeah, we really don't need 41 officers there, that's just too much. How many do I need to get? I need 5. So let's get 5 away, you two. Yeah, you guys can reinforce Li Yan here.
挺好，
是，
And max, let's get 4. And reinforce Wen Pin with Yu Jiang. Okay, I'm happy with this. I don't think we need to focus on repairs anymore. We're going to switch to development. You can still focus on repairs. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. Lu Jun of Jiaoji is marching on Jiangning. So Lu Jun is attacking. Let's see how he goes. He lost. Ma Yunlu has been captured and released. Okay, so that's unfortunate. They attacked, they lost. They were going up against a difficult situation, to be honest, because they had no reinforcements. And the enemy had lots of reinforcements, so yeah. So yeah, you still have 81,000 troops. They only have 20,000. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to reconnaissance all the frontline cities. So Jiangyang, and we'll look for, I guess we'll look for... Yep, that's that done. Nope. Jiangling. This will give us espionage for a year, just by visiting the city. I could dissolve the alliance with Sun Ce, but dissolving alliances is bad, particularly because it lowers the loyalty of all your officers. We should really be attacking here and here with Sun Ce, is what we should be doing. And then if we do that, yep, yeah, you wanna, yeah, we'll help with agricultural. So if we attack from here, 69, yeah, you should be, yeah. If we attack from here to here with Sun Ce reinforcing, we could then reinforce an attack from here, which would be great. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to buff up. We're going to maybe transport officers and materials into Jitong, and hopefully they will. I could order them to attack, but I kind of want them to do the attack. I want to delegate a little bit. I'm the emperor now, so I kind of just want to boss people about and have them go win for me. Liu He has died in Jinan. Jiaoji is in trouble. Yep, let's just get through this. Okay. Let me think. "31 officers. Right, so I want you to focus on Liu Miao. And I want you to focus on Liu Miao. So what we'll do is we will send a bunch of officers in here. You don't need 18. You just do not need 18. Send another 3 in here. You definitely do not need. Yeah, we definitely do not need Gojia and Kuai Yue sitting in a reinforcement city. Absolutely not happening. Tianzhou as well. Yeah, that's a big no. Gonna move a bunch of you guys over here as well. sometimes the AI just doesn't deal well with organizing things. Right, so what we're gonna do, where's got 40,000? Here's got 50,000 really, but we're gonna give you a bunch of gold, bunch of supplies, and an absolute bunch of troops. And I'm tempted to just order you to march and see what happens. If you bring in the reinforcements from Sun Ce, I'm gonna order it. I'm not gonna control it. Okay, we win. Okay, so let me have a look. We got 19 officers. So nearly everybody moved over there. Fantastic. So now, who have we got left? Got a decent amount, but I want more people there. Because remember, that's going to be a frontline city once we go to war with Sun Ce. So I don't need 16 people here, so okay, fantastic. So now we've really pushed. Apparently we might be able to get... Apparently we can get Liu Miao to surrender. Let's see, can we? He has accepted the order to surrender to us. Amazing. Right, so it's now down to me and Sun Ce. Liu Miao has completely surrendered. No troops there, not good. But we should still, right? So your division's policy... Well, I can't do it right now, but it's going to be to capture Yi province. Yeah, we are. It's going to be us versus Sun Ce soon. Very soon. Ah, look at that. Complete control. Sun Ce is... He's not got a lot of officers, in all honesty.
就是这样的机制。
So I can really take my foot off the gas at this point. Liu Miao has... His faction has surrendered. Shi Ji is done for. Liao Mao is done for. The only one that stands in our way is Sun Ce. And we get the midway ending. So the Lu Bu force has proclaimed supremacy, control of more than half of the lands, including Luoyang and Chang'an. Almost conquered the entire nation. A long journey, we lost many in battle, but the end is nigh. We are so close. No, we will not skip to the ending when we're so close to actually getting to the ending. But we are going to end this episode here right now. So thanks very much for being here. We only have Sun Ce left. That's it. But I want the 3 children that we have to reach maturity before I end the scenario. So it's a little bit of time wasting. So, but anyway, thanks very much for being here. Hope you're well, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.